Okay, stream seems to be up. I'm gonna switch to this. That's good. Okay. Just put this on properly. Lightning is good. Hey Greg, how are you? You're here for more Whisper fun and amazing art. Good, good, because we're going to come back to the Whispered World. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, so we are here. For those of you who do not remember, we are in the Asgil camp, which appears to be in this abandoned settlement in a mountain or something. We need to get back to the castle. Oh, not get back to the castle, get to the castle. We were in this cell. And everything is now closed. Hey Pongo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We just got this fork thing and a bucket. And we got a master key and we got a club with a furry animal. This guy just basically bit on this club, but we already used this. We used it for the gong. The spoodle we used to get a key from a keyhole with chopsticks to grab the, fly. The knife to cut a bunch of stuff. The last thing we did was getting the bucket from the room of the big bad guy. Where I don't think there's anything else that we need to do here. There's nothing. The plan of action, we can't do with anything with that. We can rotate this, but we already got the bucket, which was like the item over here. Pongo says time traveling is great. If we go over here to the kitchen, the bad guy is, sleeping. Because we made some soup.
He's asleep. The crucial question is, for how long?
Hey, don't worry. For all the time we need. Also, if we go over here, we get to this place. We already rotated
Some kind of a valve. I wonder what it's for.
3 valves that increase the level to this. We're probably going to need 1 more.
No need. I'm done here.
You see, there was a frog over here that we captured. We used it for the soup with this rope, but there's nothing. And there's something over here. There's a liver, you see?
It's much too high to reach, like the goal as I've set myself.
And we used the fork thing on that?
I could probably reach the chain by a cat's whisker, but what would that accomplish?
Well, I don't know. And we used the bucket here.
I'd be able to attach the bucket to the chain if my arms were long enough. I'll have to find another way.
Can we combine things? Can we combine this
There's
with
a
this?
hole in the bucket, dear Henry.
Whoa! Okay, and if we take this, can we use it there? Okay, we put the bucket here for some reason. That's progress.
The bucket isn't heavy enough to engage the lever.
Can I pick it up and you fill it with water? Fork thing.
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
Okay, so we need water. Okay, can I pick it up?
It's much too high to reach.
Oh,
Like the
crap.
goal
Hey, Lord
I've
Guardian.
set myself. Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
Okay, in theory we couldn't have put the bucket there if we needed to fill it with water or something first. I wonder if the cook knows what to do. Yo.
Hey, down here is where it's happening.
Oh, it's just you again.
Yeah. No, I have
See
the
you
recipe.
later.
Please, stay away from me. And don't forget, you've never seen me. Okay?
You could fill it with water, 1 spoonful at a time. Yeah, but we don't have a spoon. That's the problem. We have a fork thing. Also, let me put I'm gonna put Spot in Super Saiyan Spot mode. I like that one. We have 4 modes for Spot. We need 1 more. Suit of armor, wooden hammer. Can we grab the wooden hammer?
Phew. I can't even push it over.
Can we use the fork thing here?
Eating and fighting. The Estia don't seem to do much else.
Maybe Spot could fill in the bucket? That's actually a good idea. Let's go over here. Cabin. Look at this. It's showing a cabin, but I think this cabin will be accessible once we finish the current puzzle. No, we're back here, sorry. Spot is a very useful pet. Indeed. Spot is freaking awesome. We already used that. Okay, so let's see if we can put Spot here. It worked! Okay. Hey, old doctor, how are you? You had a board game tonight? Oh, nice. We're trying to figure out what to do next. We can put Spot in the bucket, you see? There is nothing else we can do. If I go over here, Spot just stays there? Yeah. Get Spot in the bucket and change his form after. Okay, let's try that. Are you saying Spot is like a transformer? He mass shifts? Oh, that worked. Look at that. It did work. When we put Spot in Super Saiyan form, did nothing. When we put Spot in ball form, it dropped. So that's interesting. It implies Spot mass shifts like a transformer between forms. And Old Doctor says, just finish our session. We played Carcassonne and Fallout. Nice. Interesting. So mass shift. Can I grab this now? Okay, that didn't do anything.
Spot is too heavy to throw that far.
Okay, but you can throw it in this form. And you can then shift to that. Spot little physics are strange, indeed. I think we need to have this up for this to work. Why are you bringing the bucket down with Spot? Well, because there's a lever over there. And if something is actionable, we actuate it. Bucket, let's see.
The bucket isn't heavy enough to engage the lever. The bucket isn't heavy enough to engage the lever.
But now it is.
Why must everything always be out of reach?
What have you done so far in this stream? Just this. We wandered over here. The last thing we did was get the fourth thing. I combined the fourth thing with the bucket to be able to put the bucket up there. But we're still missing one of the valves. Are you able to add anything else to the bucket with it lowered? Maybe. Let's put Spot over here. Let's do the mass shifting. Now it downs. What happens if we try the fork thing?
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
Yeah, but you're just saying the same thing. The master? No, what about the club with the furry animal?
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
Okay, that's not it. The knife.
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be...
These chopsticks.
Even if I could throw the weight wouldn't be... Even if I could throw it, the weight wouldn't be enough to
No,
engage
we need
the
to
lever.
find... We need to find... Can you tie it down? No, I don't have anything. I don't have rope. I don't have anything. And when I try to grab it, this happens. You see? It drops Spot. If you remember behind, you need to leave Spot behind. Do something somewhere else in one puzzle. We're gonna try that. I do have a feeling that I know where we need to go. Let's see if something changes in the room where the cook is. If I go over here... Okay, he's behind. Okay. Let's go to here because... A good possible test to try? Yeah. Let me just... Where are we? Over there. Anything change? There is something that we have not considered, and I've been thinking about it. You see these spots on the wall? There's something weird with the... Oh no, and Spot followed us. There's something here in the wall. When we look at it, it says...
Something about this wall strikes me as odd, but there's nothing here. I must have been mistaken.
Use fire spot on that to that armor? To the farmer.
Hey, stop that.
Huh?
Just bananas.
Ouch, hey, stop that.
He's tough enough.
Ouch, hey, stop that.
He's tough enough.
Can you hit the wall with baseball spy form? Maybe. Let me just take a look at this. Pretty sure there has to be something here. Because
Something
otherwise...
about this wall strikes me as odd, but there's nothing here. I must have been mistaken.
It's not going to show me.
Something about this wall strikes me as odd, but there's nothing here. I must have been mistaken.
And we hit it with the club.
No. If there's a hidden mechanism here, that's not how it's triggered.
We might be onto something.
No. If there's a hidden mechanism here, that's not how it's triggered.
Let's throw ball. Apparently this is like the wrecking form.
Hey, Spot. Would you say there's something strange about this wall? Do you like plaid house slippers? You don't even listen to me, do you? Hey, Spot. Would you... Do you like...
What about that one?
Hey, Spot. Do you like...
Let's try a different form. What about if we use this?
Hey, Spot. Do you like... You don't even listen...
Uh-huh.
Hey, Spot. Do you... You don't...
I'm keep thinking that we should like grab the wooden hammer and hit the
Hey, Spot.
and hit the
Do you
wall.
like... You don't even...
What about fire spot?
Hey, Spot. Do you don't
Uh-huh.
even listen... Hey, Spot. Would you say there's something strange about this? Do you like... You don't even listen...
The gong. Yeah, we're going to
Hey,
try
Spot.
that.
Do you like... You...
No, but the gongs are. The gong is for calling the bad guy to eat the soup.
No. If there's a hidden mechanism here... No.
No, this wall probably won't change rotation. The puzzle for rotation is in the
no.
lair of the bad guy. You know what? We're not going to be sitting here for half an hour wondering. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up a guide. The whisper, that one, and this one. So where we are, use chapter 3, use the bucket, go back to the use the bucket to form inventory, go back to the armory where you meet the cook, go and examine the wall on the right side of him to find a secret passage. It is what we're doing. Where do I need to examine? Now go to the watery session, use the master key on the final valve turn, and use the bucket and fork on the rope, use the manufacturer. Okay, we're just gonna keep. So we're doing it correctly. It is here. There is indeed something on the wall, but it says examine the wall.
Just a second. There is a secret passage after all.
What? You gotta be freaking kidding me. So you see, I just click in the middle of the wall to look, and it said there is a secret passage. This game lies to you, because in theory, you should be able only to interact with these two spots. Greg says, how long till your work schedule goes back to a more relaxed period? Again, I have no clue. It's because of they bought the company and everything is just hellish. Could be the rest of the year. Well, at least look at that. And okay, here's the thing. But you see this, that was not fair.
All that's missing is the key.
No, but
Nothing else.
I tried the key.
Nothing.
Oh, I tried the fork thing. Sorry. Master key. Okay, that's done. Now we do this. And that worked. And there's nothing else here. We go. Okay. I knew it was here, but I didn't expect the game to cheat on me. You're supposed to only operate... Oh, come on. Where there are... That's why you get, like, the hint. This, you see? So if you change the rules of the game, you sneaky bastard. Exactly. Okay. Okay, this is what we needed. You see? The dials are full. That is rotating. Now we take 5 spot. Good thing Spotify was in the shining model. What? Okay, we put that one.
What's that? An elevator? Let's see. Rickety design, no rails to grab onto, decayed boards, frayed drag rope, goes up into dizzying heights, and is being driven by a complicated mechanism. Yep, this escape route has been made especially for me.
Indeed.
Oh, I want to go back to my cell.
Spot, not Spotify. Predicted typing again. Oh, okay, Spot. Good.
I still can't believe I was able to get away from them. Corona.
Okay, so
How
that's the
should I ever
castle.
reach that place?
Easy, easy. And you see, we have stuff. We got the elevator, we got the canyon. The game cheated on
Ask your
me.
lift down there. I still can't believe I was able to get away from them.
Yeah, okay, there's a round stone.
I'm not saying anything derisive now. After all, stones have proven to be quite useful during the course of my journey.
Okay, grab it then. Okay, we have a stone. Can I use the fork thing on the stone?
No, thanks. I already feel as if I have stones in my stomach.
Can I use the club with the furry animal on the
I
stone?
must admit, stones have proven that it has to stop.
Okay, well. We go over here. I feel like the story is a free ad for that beer to some extent, so I'm just imagining it. The Corona beer? Maybe. But this is, you know, like old. It's an old game. Okay, so we got Station Agent, Grandpa's pantaloons, clothesline, and a shirt. We got birds, garden. We got Grandpa's pantaloons.
There's nothing growing here at all.
Okay.
Hey, are you referring to my height?
Shoot. No, I wasn't. I'm not even much good at innuendo anymore.
Sorry about the birds.
The birds look quite comfortable there. It could be difficult to scare them away from the flower bed.
Okay, so we need to scare the birds away somehow. Let's see, clothesline.
The inscription on my tombstone will read, though he could not save the world, his knowledge of the regional clotheslines was excellent.
Okay, so we grab this. Eat the birds. I don't think we can eat the birds.
No.
No?
Hey, keep your hands off my laundry.
Okay, bro. Okay, we're gonna talk to this guy over here. Station agent.
He's a mean fellow.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hey there.
Stop it, you scalawags. Not half a step further.
You scalawags. Can you help me?
Can you help me?
That depends. With what?
I have to go to Corona really fast.
I have to get to Corona really fast.
To Corona? Ha! Forget it. The train doesn't go there anymore.
A train?
A train?
What train are you talking about?
I told you to forget it. The line has been discontinued.
Spot evolution,
You better
maybe.
find another way.
Maybe. You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna try the spot over there. Is there any way to Corona? Hey, Brandon, how are you? We managed to get out of the Asgil encampment. The game cheated on us. We needed to look in a different spot that was marked on a wall in order to get the last valve. And then we managed to get the water flowing, and there was an elevator, and the elevator took us here. So not a lot.
What other way is there to Corona?
Well, to be honest, the train was the only way to Corona. But I already told you, it doesn't go there anymore.
I've got Asgil hot on my trail. That's a kind of a lie. The Asgil don't know I left.
I've got Askew hot on my trail.
The Eskil can come if they want. I'm prepared for that.
You're through with life?
No, I've placed some traps.
Interesting. I will destroy the world.
I will destroy the world.
Well, that's what I want too. So what? And take my advice. Don't spread that around. People don't really appreciate that kind of thing.
Okay. Forced to talk to wound-up screwballs all the time.
I'm forced to talk to wound-up screwballs all the time.
Really? I hardly ever have to do that. This week has been the first time, actually.
Huh. Everything is so horrible.
Everything is so horrible. The Askew want to attack Corona, the world will end, and it's all my fault.
Oh boy. What kind of a wuss are you? If
Hey,
I
shut
were
up.
your world, I'd rather end myself. And that's a fact.
You can't help me.
You can't help me. Nobody can.
I think so too. The way you're dressed. Is there anything else? You're blocking the view of my favorite tree.
There's a train?
There's a train?
Don't you ever listen? I told you, there's no train. The locomotive still stands up there, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
Okay, we need to take the locomotive. Maybe I take a look at the locomotive?
May I take a look at the locomotive?
Well, that's rich. Do I look like a museum? I told you, there's no train. On the other hand, the idea isn't too bad. I wonder what I could charge for an entrance fee.
Good, just got back from watching my nieces and nephews play Little League Baseball for a bit. Awesome. The idea of a railroad museum has something to it, you know?
But the idea of the railroad museum has something to it.
Yeah. But the entrance fee, would it in fact pay off? I'm not sure about it.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to spend way more than 5 pieces of silver, spend a gold coin. I wouldn't want to pay more than 5 pieces. I might be willing to spend a gold coin. I'd even pay 10 gold coins for something as great as that.
I'd even pay 10 gold coins for something as great as that.
Honestly? You
Yes.
think people would pay that much to see a discarded locomotive?
Well,
Yes.
It's not just any old locomotive. In fact, it went to Corona, didn't it? So it's a royal locomotive.
Royal? That
Royal?
means it's been sitting on a gold mine all the time.
And you didn't even notice.
How could I have been so blind?
Luckily, you've proven your infallible business sense in the end.
You could say that again. I almost missed a lifetime opportunity here. Come here, people from far and near. Starting today, Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum has opened.
Can I take a look at the locomotive?
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 10 gold coins. Do you have the money?
Not exactly. Actually, I don't have any money on me.
Well then, back off. You're blocking the entrance for the other customers.
How's business?
Well, how's business with the museum?
I haven't had a single customer. What am I doing wrong?
I have a couple ideas on way to improve, you know?
I have a couple of ideas on what to improve.
If you let me go to the
And
locomotive.
why should I listen to you? It's not like you're my advisor or anything.
You could hire me as an advisor.
Well, why not? All right.
Yeah.
You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done. So, go ahead. What do you suggest?
You could take down all the laundry.
You should take down all the laundry. It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah, all right. I see that. Unfortunately, I can't leave here to do that myself. I have to watch the cash box in case a member of staff gets sticky fingers.
You could hire me as a laundry boy, and I can do it for you.
That seems a little extravagant to me. I'd probably have the only museum with its own laundry boy in the whole region. On the other hand, I can't handle everything myself. All right, so be it. You're hired. You'll get 1 gold coin a day.
Thank
after
you.
The work is done.
The birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics.
Those birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics. It doesn't fit the good name of your museum.
Yeah, all right. I can see that. But what shall I do? Those darn blighters keep coming back.
There's nothing much you can do. You'll have to hire a professional.
Well, all right. But where do I find somebody like that?
Have I told you that I'm a passionate spare time gardener? I could give it a try.
You?
Yeah.
Why not? There's nobody else here.
All right, all right. If you can scare the birds away, you're hired. You get 1 gold coin a day as a gardener. Just like I said,
Good.
after the work is done.
Okay. You could lower the prices.
You could lower the prices.
Never a visit to Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum is worth 10
We might have
gold
messed up with the
coins.
name. You could change the name.
You should change the name.
Should I really?
Definitely. Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum sounds way
well,
too
Dave.
pompous.
What do you suggest?
I like... It doesn't seem more than a Maurice mini museum.
It doesn't seem more than a Maurice's mini museum.
Mini museum? Is that meant to be an innuendo?
Believe me, people like small things. They'll beat a path to your door.
Okay. We'll change the name. But I'll have to fire the gardener in that case, and the salary will be withheld. And in that case, the laundry may as well be hung out again. So I'll fire the laundry boy. And the salary will be withheld too. Do you have any more suggestions?
You should change the name again.
You should change the name.
What? Again?
Definitely. Maurice's mini museum isn't really descriptive.
What do you suggest?
We will go back to Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum.
Maybe we'd better go back to Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum.
Yeah. I like that best anyway. But what do we do instead?
You should take down the
You
laundry.
should take down all the... It doesn't fit the...
Yeah, and I have to watch the cash box.
You cannot...
Yeah, we already
You'll
did
get
that.
after.
The birds in the yard are spoiling the
Those
aesthetics.
birds in the... It doesn't...
But what else?
There's...
Well,
Have I...
Yeah, we already did this. Okay. Lower the prices he doesn't like, change the name he doesn't like. Maybe it's because of the grumpy members of staff.
Maybe it's because of the grumpy members of staff?
What do you think? When I look at you, you're probably right.
Well,
You look
I'm a
like
clown.
Someone has ridden you.
You mean bitten?
I meant what I said. What do you suggest?
You should introduce a staff discount.
You should introduce, staff discount.
Staff discount? No way.
Why not? Look at it this way. You'd make your staff happy and still get money from them.
What? Hey, you're right. Those morons.
All complete idiots.
All right, it's a deal. Members of staff get a 50% discount.
And you should fire the grumpy manager. You should hire a jester.
You should hire a jester.
Jester? Have you gone mad?
Hey, I happen to know the staff pretty well. I don't want to scare you, but if they don't get some entertainment soon, they may go on strike.
A strike? All right, but where could I get a jester?
You can't do the job yourself.
Why not? Do you think I'm not... I can't jest?
No, bro.
When should I start?
Right away.
Great.
You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done.
All right.
You should fire the grumpy manager.
First, you should fire the grumpy manager.
I can only do that with 3 months' notice.
That's a shame.
Okay, we'll pick up eventually.
Oh, they'll pick up eventually.
I think so, too. I'll give a motivating speech during the Christmas party, and the problem will solve itself.
Good. You should lower the prices, though.
You could lower the prices.
Never a visit to Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum is worth 10 gold coins.
Okay.
I can't
That's it.
think of anything.
What kind of an advisor have I hired? You better come up with something or I'll cut your pay.
What about my pay?
What about my pay?
Let's see. You are my gardener, but you haven't scared away the birds yet. Therefore, there's no money for you there. You are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy.
The laundry? Oh my, I totally forgot about that.
Therefore, there's no money for you there. So you've already earned 2 gold coins. I'll keep the money until after you've finished work.
Okay.
I don't have any time for conversation.
You sure talk a lot for someone who hasn't got time.
Okay, so let's take the laundry down. Grandpa's pantaloons. The clothesline.
Hey! Keep your hands off my laundry! What the heck are you doing? You're supposed to take down the laundry, not play with it.
Sorry. Shirt. And clothesline. Okay. So we have the shirt.
Extra, 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 extra small. Oh, cute.
We have the pantaloons.
Those must be Grandpa's pantaloons again. How on earth did they get here?
I don't know. And we got the clotheslines.
The inscription on my tombstone will read, though he could not save the world, his knowledge of the regional clotheslines was excellent.
Okay. Let's test the idea of spot over here with the birds.
Hey, you! Keep your pet away from my beds! I have to deal with enough vermin as it is.
It's the birds.
Hey, I have to deal...
Let's use fire spot.
Hey,
Let's use ball spot.
Hey, I have to.
Spot is in vermin, yeah. And regular spot.
Hey, I have to do.
Okay. So grab the birds.
Shoo! That'd be a first if somebody actually did what I say.
Yeah, can I use like the shirt?
At least the birds have some respect for the shirt. Probably because it belongs to Maurice, the little scarecrow. Maybe I can make use of it somehow.
Scarecrow? Can we make a scarecrow? What about the pantaloons?
That would hardly impress the birds. I need a better idea to keep them away from the flower bed for good.
They have respect for... Can we make like a... tracks? Maybe
Those
we need to
tracks
make...
don't really inspire confidence.
Yeah. We need to make like a scarecrow.
Those tracks don't really inspire confidence.
You see, we only have this and the garden. Let me check the garden.
There's nothing growing here at all.
Hey, are you
Shoot! I'm
No,
not even-
no. We already said that. Can I use spot? No, we can't. We can't use spot with the inventory. Let's combine this with that.
I must admit, still it has to stop.
No, with
How
this.
on earth did How on earth?
With this.
I already took that off.
With this.
No, that's not right. No, that's not. The club is roughly as long as Maurice is tall. Do you mind, Kruba? There.
What?
The club is roughly as long as Maurice is tall. Do you mind, Kruba? There.
What do we do with this furry animal?
The club is roughly as long as Maurice is tall. Do you mind, Kruba? There. I must admit, it has to stop.
Okay, we
I'm
need
not
to
that
get...
desperate. It's that other kind where you refrain from things like that.
Birds.
That would only make them shore up for a moment. I need a better idea to keep them away from the flower bed for good.
For the hedges need a hat. Yeah, but we don't have hats. We have what's in this screen. I don't know what happened. Okay, we put the thing over there. Good. I don't know why I put it over there since I click here, but that's okay.
It's the correct size, all right. But it would hardly be stable enough. It needs something for arms.
Can we use the fork thing?
That would only make them shore up for a moment. I need a better idea.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. We have this.
The club is roughly the size of Maurice.
Okay. We need something for arms. Let's see if I can...
I must admit, but it has to stop.
Okay, can I use the clothesline?
That would only make them show. I need a better.
Okay, can I use the clothesline with the pantaloons?
I'm not that desperate. It's that other kind. The kind where you.
With the
I
shirt.
already took. I already.
With the
I'm
fork
not
thing.
that desperate. It's that other kind. The kind where you.
With this thing.
No, that's not a keyhole.
With this
I
thing.
must admit, still it has to.
Okay, what is the thing with
I
that?
must admit, but it has to stop.
With
Grandpa's
this.
pantaloons are stonewashed.
Okay, the pantaloons then with the garden.
You can't scare, but you can attract.
With that.
That would only make them shore up for a moment.
And
I
you
need a
craft the
better
outfit
idea
in
to
the
keep them
bag.
away from the flower bed for good.
No, that's what I've been doing, you know. I've been clicking around. Let me see if I can use fire spot. Because we put the club there, you see? And it has the... like the furry creature as the head. So that's good. It said that it needs arms.
A simple waste of time.
I already tried this.
How on earth did this end up here?
Yeah. Look at this.
The club is roughly the size of Maurice.
And if I try to put the shirt here,
It's the correct size, all right. But it would hardly be stable enough. It needs something for arms.
we need something for arms. What though? What do we need for arms? Maybe it's the order? No, because this is already placed. We cannot grab it. Try to put the shirt on the garden.
No, it's not finished yet.
The shirt on the garden.
The birds seem to be irritated by that shirt. They've obviously got taste.
No.
It's the correct size, all right. But it would hardly be stable enough. It needs something for arms.
It's telling me it needs something for arms.
No, that's not ravioli. It's really a shirt. No, that's not a keyhole. I must admit, stones have proven useful several times, but it has to stop somewhere. How on earth did this end up here? I already took that off.
The fourth thing on the garden?
The crop of pumpkins is likely to be rather meager this year.
Fourth thing on the club?
That would only make them shore up for a moment. I need a better idea to keep them away from the flower bed for good.
I talk to these guys. Close long on the fork. I think I tried
I
that.
could easily put him into my pocket, but I'm afraid he'd bite me. I'm not that desperate to resort to tying things together at random. It's that
No.
other kind of desperation. The kind
That's-
where you refrain from things like that.
No, it's not working. Fourth thing on the clotheslines
I'm not
doesn't
that,
work.
It's the kind...
Let's see if we can talk to this guy again.
Hey there again.
It's you again? What's that
Yes.
supposed to be? A siege?
I have another piece of advice.
I have another piece.
So let's have... I'm paying you for...
No.
I can't think.
What can... You better come up with...
What about my pay?
What about my...
Let's see. You are my gardener, but you haven't scared away the birds yet. Therefore, there's no money for you there. You are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 3 gold coins. I'll keep the money until after you've finished work.
I don't have any time for conversation.
You sure talk a lot for someone...
Okay, screw it. We spend enough time with this. Let's see what the guide says. Exit dialogue, pick the pantaloon, shirts, clothesline, use the club in the garden, then the chopsticks on the club? What? Oh, I forgot we had another screen. The chopsticks. The arms. Uh-oh. The game crashed. And I hadn't saved in a while. And you get to see like the intro. Oh, it's saved here. Good. We're gonna save there. It has an autosave feature. That's good. Okay, so.
I'm not that desperate. It's that other kind. The kind where
Okay, can I put
the
it there?
chopsticks are as fragile as Maurice's arms. Maybe I can make use of it somehow.
Okay, put it there. I hope it doesn't crash again. Club with arms. Look at that. And now we put the shirt here. And the birds
Mission
ran away.
accomplished.
Oh, bravo! You scared away the birds. Do
Yes,
you
I
want a
did.
Staff Member of the Month badge now, or what?
Your gratitude is payment enough.
Garden.
No need to. I already.
Okay. So let's talk to this guy now.
Hey there again.
It's you again? What's that supposed to be? A siege?
May I take a look at the
May I
locomotive?
take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 10 gold coins. Okay. For you 5. Do you have the money?
Not exactly. Couldn't I just take it out of my salary?
Maybe that'll work. First, we have to look at what we've earned so far. Well, you are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. Well, that doesn't seem to be enough. What a shame. You would have been my first customer.
What about my pay?
What about my pay?
Let's see. You are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. I'll keep the money until after you've finished work.
I have another piece of advice.
I have another piece of advice I could give you.
So let's have it. I'm paying you for this after all.
The name change he doesn't like, but we could try.
You could lower the prices.
Never a visit to Maurice's majestic railroad museum is worth 10 gold coins.
You could change the
You
name.
should change the name.
What? Again?
Definitely. Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum sounds way too pompous.
What do you suggest?
Let's go with Maurice Medium Museum.
I like Maurice's Medium Museum.
Less exclusive, but maybe that opens it up for a new line of customers.
And we can lower the
Maurice's
price?
Medium Museum.
We can lower the price?
All right, let's name it so then. I hope it'll show some improvement. Do you have any other suggestions?
Now we lower the price.
You could lower the prices.
I think you're right. I guess 8 pieces of gold would be plenty for a visit to Maurice's
There we go.
Medium Museum.
I can't think.
You better come up with...
Okay. May I take a look at
May
the
I
locomotive?
take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 8 gold coins. Okay. For you, 4. Do
We
you
did
have
it.
the money?
Not exactly. Couldn't I just take it out of my salary?
Maybe that'll work. First, we have to look at what we've earned so far. Well, you are my gardener, you are my advisor, you are my jester, and you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. All right. It looks like you've earned enough. Welcome to Maurice's Medium Museum.
We did it. We did it. I need like a clapping, audio sound. Okay, what do I do now? Can I just go over here? Oh, we enter. It's through here. Nice, yeah.
Neat. But how do I get up to the locomotive? Unless... Oh no. Another elevator. Why didn't I just stay in Askill's fortress?
Bed.
Just like in a dollhouse. Cute.
Cogwheels. Take. Chest.
Maurice doesn't seem to own very much.
Opening.
There's something missing here. And I don't just mean hope.
Maybe a cogwheel.
I might be mistaken, but I think it needs something to connect those cogwheels.
Okay, you need a... Okay, stake.
That's a kind of grab rail. There are not nearly enough of those in the world.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, good to know that there's a grab rail here. I always have the need to hold on to something.
Can I grab the cogwheels?
I might be mistaken, but I think it needs something to connect those cogwheels.
Clothesline? Maybe the clothesline. Clothesline?
The tether is of absolutely no use as a fee belt.
No, it's not working. Shelf.
It all seems to be a little shaky.
Something in
and
the
this
hammock?
shelf isn't very firm either. I won't fit in there. Typical. Too big to go to bed, and too small to save the world.
Shelf support. Can I grab this?
It all seems to be a little shaky. And this shelf isn't very firm either.
Chest. Open.
That's a good one. There isn't anything in there.
Oh, hanging by the door.
It's too high up. I can't reach it.
Okay, we use the fork thing.
It's too high up. I can't reach it.
Okay, can I put Spot there?
Spot will have time to relax later on. First, he's got to make himself useful.
5 Spot.
Spot will have time to relax later. First, he's...
Ball Spot.
Spot will have time. First,
Regular Spot.
Spot will have time. First, he's... The former owner must have left it behind. I can't imagine that Maurice could get up there.
Okay, this is a steak. Let's try to grab the steak.
Yeah, good to know that there's a grab rail here. I always have...
Okay, no, you already said that. Let's try to
I
grab
might be
everything.
mistaken, but I think it needs something to connect.
Okay, yeah, I know. Let's try to grab this.
I won't fit in there. Typical. Too big to go to...
Okay, try to grab this.
That's a good one. There isn't anything in there.
Okay, try to grab this.
It all seems to be a little shaky. And this shelf isn't very firm either.
Okay, try to grab that.
It all seems to be a little shaky. And this shelf isn't very firm either. There's
Take the
something
inventory for other
missing
combinations.
here,
Yeah,
and
well,
I don't just
let me
mean
just...
hope.
We're trying to first grab.
It's too high up. I can't reach it.
Okay, nothing works with high. Let's try to use maybe Grandpa's pantaloons.
There. A beautiful V-belt.
Okay, that worked. Grandpa's pantaloons worked.
Yeah, good to know that there's a grab rail here. I always have the need. Grandpa's pantaloons are pretty versatile.
They are indeed. What about the stone here?
That's not right. What's missing here is a kind of... I don't know, a lever or something.
Okay, the fork thing then. It worked. Check this out. Okay, so we go over here and we use Spot.
Yeah, good to know that there's a grab rail here. I always have the need to hold on to something.
Okay, Spot. Can you do that?
Observe and learn. Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
Over here. Use a Spot. Use a ball Spot.
Observe, then
Oh,
maybe...
it's the same thing. Fire Spot.
Observe, then maybe you'll be able to...
Okay. Observe and learn. Spot. Okay, we can't get that with Spot, I guess. Can I throw the stone at this?
The stone should be heavy enough to hold the lever down. But how can I attach it?
With the clothesline?
That's not necessary. I can easily manipulate it with my bare hands. I must admit, stones have proven useful several times, but it has to stop somewhere.
Stone in hammock. That's a good idea.
It's too high up. I can't reach it.
Clothesline in shelf. Let's try the clothesline in everything.
That's not necessary. I can easily manipulate it with my bare hands. That won't detach the shelf support. It's too high up.
We need to detach the shelf support.
I'd better keep that thing. I'd better keep that thing. It's too high up.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let's just try this. Can I use the knife?
Oof. Did I do that?
Yes, you did. Okay, I know what to do now. Check this out. We go over here. And we put the round stone here.
I like the idea, but something's still missing.
Something is still missing. Okay. The clothesline here.
No, I don't want to repair.
Okay, we don't want to repair. The master key.
No,
Okay, the spoodle.
no,
The round
I
stone.
like the idea, but something's still missing.
We're still missing something. I'm gonna save, by the way. Spot, maybe? Ball spot?
Spot is too big for the shelf. It should have eaten fewer royal artifacts.
Okay.
No, he just rolled down again.
Okay. Regular spot.
Spot is too big for the shelf. It should have eaten fewer royal artifacts.
Okay.
I'd rather not. I don't want to commit malicious arson. I must admit it has to stop some.
Let's take the spoodle.
No, I don't want to. That's not necessary. I'd better keep that thing. I'd better leave Maury. I'm afraid he'd. I can't attack, and why should I? I can't attack, and why should I? It's too high up. That's not necessary. I can easily. I'd better keep. No,
Can we use the knife?
no. I'd better keep. That's not. I can easily.
I'm
It's too
using
high.
on the bed, maybe.
I'd better leave Maury. I'm afraid.
On the stake.
I can't attack, and why should I? I shouldn't mess with it anymore. It does its job.
Okay. The clothesline. With
I
this.
shouldn't. It does its.
With this. Oh, look at that. It attached to the. It attached to the this. What happens when you change the name again? No, we're already in a new screen, you know, so everything that was in the previous one, we're done. All that game was to get us here, and we attached the thing here. We need to focus on this thing now.
Well, it's not a bad idea, but the stone isn't heavy enough to hold the elevator down.
We need Spot here.
Good idea. If I tie Spot to the elevator, he might delay it long enough. Don't play hard to get now. I'm sure nothing will happen.
Okay, and now we put this over here.
I like the idea, but something's still missing. Well, it's not a bad idea, but the stone isn't heavy enough to hold the elevator down.
Okay, do I just pull this down?
Uh-oh. Spot?
Oh crap!
Ah, you're back again. Please, no more shenanigans, okay? You know I've got weak nerves.
We got leaf spot. Learn the leaf spot form. We got an achievement. This is leaf form spot.
Spot will have time to relax later on. First, he's got to... Why not? It'd probably be just as useful.
Okay, and now we put Spot up there in leaf form. Okay, Spot is there. We have the pantaloons.
No, I don't want to.
Can we put the pantaloons?
Grandpa's pantaloons are stone-washed.
Now we will always have a towel. Yes. And now we put the stone here, maybe?
I can't attach that. And why should I?
The pantaloons?
I can't attach. And why should
We put the pantaloons on the lever. Okay, you see? And now we put the round stone here. We did it.
Wow. Moises Media Museum really is worth the entrance fee.
We are in the new area. Okay, this is the locomotive. We need to check it out. Immobilizer system. Yeah, we're doing
This lock
progress.
prevents the wheels from turning. I have to remove it.
Okay, can I use the master key?
Heck, the key doesn't fit here. And why should it?
Can I use this thing?
No, I'm really too clumsy to crack the lock open that way.
Can I use the knife?
No, I'm really too clumsy to crack the lock open that way.
Firebox.
I can only scratch a little bit of coal off that way. I'll never be able to make fire with it, though.
Can I use liver,
Yes,
spot?
that could work.
Can I turn Spot into a fire? Oh,
Yes, yes, it worked. The coals are burning. Now I only have to disengage the immobilizer system, and off we go.
okay, okay.
Wow. Moises Media Museum really is worth the entrance fee.
Now, how do we disengage the immobilizer system? Do we throw ball Spot at it?
Hey, Spot, can you try to, I don't know, somehow wobble this thing open? Ah, forget it.
Okay, that didn't work. Regular Spot?
Hey, Spot,
No.
Ah, forget it.
What about fire Spot?
Hey, I just...
No.
Ah,
What about 5 Spot?
Hey, Spot.
No.
Ah,
What about leaf Spot?
Hey, Spot. Hey, I think I have a plan.
Oh,
There. And now for phase 2 of my plan, which is developing.
yeah, it's a
phase
Hitchhiker's
3.
Guide to the Galaxy reference. We don't panic. It worked.
Yes, yes, it worked. The immobilizer system is disengaged. Corona, I'm coming. I hope I'm not too late.
Okay. Cutscene. Spot for MVP, yes. It's a flying
And finally, there
locomotive.
it was. In the middle of the nothingness between the clouds, on one last needle of rock, there was the castle of Corona. Sadwick had reached his destination.
Wow.
Corona.
Chapter
Finally,
4.
I have arrived.
Corona.
The only thing now is to find a way in.
The train to Corona. Finish chapter 3. We got an achievement. Okay, good. Good. And no inventory. We're starting fresh. What do we have here? Abyss.
Whoa! Did I mention that I suffer from severe vertigo?
Maybe, bro. Maybe. What about the locomotive?
That was a really impressive ride. I still can't believe we arrived safely.
Yeah, it's a flying locomotive. I think I've seen something like
Blimey,
that.
a stick. Nature, as usual, provides me with an abundance of useful items. Hip,
Okay.
hip, hooray.
Okay, grab the stick. You know, flying locomotive. What is this? A shrub. Grab the shrub.
One branch is enough.
Okay.
Grandpa used to rhapsodize about the beautiful landscape surrounding Corona. This little shrub seems to be all that's left of it.
A gap and a gate.
I've come such a long way, and now I'm going to die. Slumped in front of this gate. Fate is probably sitting on its front porch, sipping cocoa, looking down on me and laughing.
Pacers take the train. Takes the train instead, while never really paying for the visit. Yes. Actually, we did something. We did a few jobs, so we earned the money, you know? Okay, I'm gonna use leaf spot on this gap.
Hey, Spot, can you help me open the gate?
Oh, we have leaf spot.
I have no idea. Who knows what awaits
Key
you
on a
in
stick.
there? One thing's for sure, though. It won't be easy. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, spot, go over there.
And, hey, Spot, if you manage to do it, I'll take back some of the things I said about you. Good luck, buddy.
That's a Ghostbusters reference. Oh, we're now spot. Look at this. Wheel. There's a guy over there, a messenger. And then we gotta... Okay, let's use this. Yeah, flop. No, flop. Okay. Can I switch to 5-man spot? Boing, boing, boing. Okay. What about fire spot? No. What about ball spot? Meep. 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 What about regular spot? Feet. Okay, let's go over here. We're gonna go to the messenger. And there's an exit over there. Can I talk to this guy?
Hello, little friend. What are you doing here? You'd better find yourself a place to hide. Things could soon get very unpleasant around here.
Okay. We have a seesaw. We have a tuft of grass. Can we use ball spot here in the seesaw? Meep. Okay, meep. Peep now. Peep. Okay. Let's go over there. What do we have here? We get the exit. One form before another. I tried the forms and it didn't do any on those. Cow. Meep. Fire. No. 5 spot. Boing boing. Leaf spot. Flop? Yeah. No, flop. Okay, no, that's not working. Can I talk to this guy again?
Yes? Good boy. That's enough now. Shoo!
Did you try 5 spot on the seesaw? I think I did. I tried all the spot forms. It went boing boing. Okay. Regular spot. No. Ball spot. Fire spot. Hey, that worked. Look at that. I thought I had tried everything. 5-man spot in the mouse hole. Okay. This one. There. No. Too big. Regular? Okay, so there's a mouse hole. We established that. I'm trying all the forms. Okay, and towel spot. I mean leaf spot. Okay. Let's try all the forms on the mouse hole. Okay, nothing. 5 spot here. I already tried that. Oh, come on. Okay. Ball spot here. Okay, we need to do something with that. Yeah. We need to go somewhere. It did this. Check this out. We can turn to 5 spot when rock is in the air. That could be. Look at this. This is going to launch the rock. And now we change to 5 spot. Whee! Okay, we're up here. Nice. We come from up here now. Where are we? What? We just came from over here. We just landed here. Okay, apparently that was not it. Let's try again. So, there. Now ball spot. Now 5 spot. Okay, in 5 spot, this is far too silly, yeah. We can go over there. Can I change to fire spot? And if I drop down, I'm dropping like fire spot. No. Okay, we're gonna try then not as ball spot, but as other spot. Maybe fire spot? Go over there. Okay, so switch to ball and go over here. And now first we're gonna try regular spot. Regular. Let's see what happens. Ooh! Look at this! Drain! Rain drain. And we try as 5 spot. and we're here. And do we go as fire spot? No. Ball spot? No.
Now look at this mess. I'm completely soaked. Just wait, you little monster.
Okay, he went inside. Good, we're doing things. Socks, pantaloons. Oh, I know. Now we go over here and we go as 5 spot. Come on, Spot. You see, we soak that guy. And now we do this. And we switch to 5 spot. And we go over there. And we go as... Let's see what happens if we go as 5 spot. 1 in the sock. You see, we're in the sock. And now we go as ball spot. And now as this. Fire spot? What is this? Oh, it's the guy over there. Look at that. We're moving around, but we fell in the socks. Can I do that? Hit the cow? So ball spot, and we move over here. And now fire spot. No, ball spot. We move over here and five spot. Okay, we dropped the pantaloons, I guess. And now fire spot.
Well, you don't see things like that every day.
Okay, this is silly. Yeah, this is absolutely silly. You know, Spot's adventure. And I think I drop on the wheel in ball form? Is that it? Wow.
Well done, Spot. You really did it. I suppose it wasn't all that hard, but I'm proud of you all the same.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna save. That was way too crazy. There it is.
And... hello? Hello? Heavens, it's all deserted here. Where could the king be?
What do we do with the wheel?
How did Spot manage that?
It wasn't easy.
The gate's open, and I like it that way.
Okay, let's go talk to the other guy. Spot to the rescue. It was awesome.
A deep, dark shaft, much like my life.
Okay, let's go talk to this guy. What is that? Weathercock.
The wind is blowing from the east.
The what?
Sedgwick, what are you doing here?
What
Hey,
do you
bro.
think? I'm doing your job. Saving the world and so on.
Oh dear, Sedgwick, it's way too late for that.
Yeah, whatever. You may as well rescind your responsibility. I will at least try, if you don't mind. If the world really has to end, at least it won't be my fault.
You foolish, plucky clown. Whatever have I drawn you into? You'd better hide. Quick!
What's going on?
What's going on anyway?
The end is near. The Asgil are attacking.
I know. I've just escaped from their hideout.
You've been inside the Asgil's fortress? And you're still alive?
Yeah.
You can call it living.
We could still prevent the thing, you know?
We could still prevent it. I've got the Whispering Stone, remember?
You still have it? I mean, of course you do. I've been planning this right from the beginning, which makes it all the more tragic that you're too late. Oh, but don't be sad. I knew it was a risk involving an amateur.
Right. Your plan was great, but it was me who dawdled too long, wasn't it?
Don't be hard on yourself. I'm proud of you nonetheless. After all, you're not a Chasky like me.
Where's the king?
Where is the king?
He locked himself in his chambers. In order to get there, you'll have to go from the throne room through the astrolab. I'm afraid he's not well at all.
Okay, what's wrong?
What's wrong with the king?
Nobody knows for sure. Perhaps the impending doom is eating him. Only one thing is certain. He is very weak.
How did you get here?
I bet I'll be sorry I asked, but how did you get here?
Ah, yes. That's a long and thrilling story.
Now,
where shall I start?
What happened at the shore?
what happened at the shore?
The shore? Oh, yes, I remember. Like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
I'd been sitting there alone for quite some time, practicing a secret Chasky technique.
Micro sleep.
I can do it under 3 seconds if my stomach's empty. Anyway, a cloud suddenly appeared in the sky. A gust of wind blew up strongly, and I began to shiver. I drew my knife and took out a couple of bombs that I still had in my backpack, just in case. I was all prepared when I heard a cracking sound from the underbrush. I tensed every muscle, and then I dropped everything, grabbed the backpack, and ran as fast as I could.
What?
When I turned around, I saw only a fox, but I had already left my hiding place. I was sure the Asgil had seen me. That's why I never turned back. It was simply too dangerous.
Too dangerous? Too dangerous? I thought you had gotten into a fight.
Ha! Never. I'm too clever for that.
You must mean gutless. I can't believe it. I traveled half of the world after you just because you were scared of a fox?
It was a very big fox.
Ah!
So what did the fox say?
How did you escape the Asgil?
The Asgil? I haven't been to the Asgil's fortress.
You haven't? But the guard told me about a scrawny green prisoner.
Scrawny? How did you get the idea that could have been me? I work out regularly. I'm way too fit to let myself get caught by the Asgil.
So you somehow outran them. Was there a chase?
You bet. At least, if by outrun you mean hide in a cave, and by chase you mean collecting berries.
How did you get back to Corona?
How did you get back to Corona?
On secret Chasky trails.
Let me guess. You vanished into thin air, and the wind blew you here?
No, I had my hearthstone still set on the courtyard.
I didn't hear that.
What? Did I say anything?
Okay, so what's what you call an adventure?
And that's what you call an adventure?
No, I call that routine. As a Chasky, you experience so many incredible things. Not every critical situation gets you worked up anymore.
Obviously. And that's exactly the reason why you sit here so placidly.
That's right.
Even though the end is near and the Asgil are attacking?
Yeah,
And one of them is even now standing right behind you?
What? Yes. You almost got me there, didn't you? You have to get up very early if you want to pull a Chasky's leg.
At 10 o'clock, do?
Let's say 11. I like to sleep late.
Okay. Tower door?
I think I've heard
Yeah.
enough.
I know. My hair-raising adventures are not for the faint-hearted.
I'm not making any progress.
I'm not making any progress. Can't you help me somehow?
Sadwick, Sadwick, Sadwick. I can't always do all the work for you.
Right. My lack of self-reliance must be a terrible burden on you.
Oh, forget it, little friend. I taught you everything a Chasky has to know. You'll get by without me.
Good. Are you hiding a barrel?
You're hiding in a barrel? Is that how a Chasky behaves?
Don't let your eyes fool you. This here is a Chasky survival barrel. The legendary Chasky, Shoshi, once traversed the mighty Drummel Falls in one of these.
At a safe distance from the falls, I presume.
Why, of course.
Okay.
You might as well stay here. I'll go and save the world.
Always adhere to what I taught you.
Okay, we have a cow.
It looks particularly content. It doesn't seem to care that the world is about to end. The life of a cow.
Can we talk to it?
Moo.
Moo. Can we grab it?
I'd need an appropriate vessel for milking the cow. And more importantly, a good reason.
Okay, so we need to milk the cow. Grab this cord. Good. A throw.
Yuck. No, I'd rather have mildew soup.
Okay, well, can you
It
cook
looks
it?
better than the stuff Grandpa cooks. The life of a cow.
Can you lick it?
Yuck. No, I'd rather...
Can you grab it?
Yuck. I'd rather...
Okay. We need to milk that cow somehow. When will you need to milk the cow? I don't know, but he said something about milking the cow. They needed a vessel, so I'm thinking we're eventually going to have to milk the cow. It gives you hints, you know? Anything else here? There is nothing else in this area? Okay, we can go with that. Let's check the tower first. Castle is pretty desolate, and also there's damage there and damage there.
Once again, there's no handle. This door has a peculiar door knocker, though. Unfortunately, it's defective. The ring is missing.
Okay, so we need a ring for
The
this.
door doesn't have a lock. As long as the door knocker is incomplete, I can't knock on the door.
Okay, so we need two things now. We need something to milk the cow, and we need a ring for that door knocker. Can we do something with this?
I wonder why that's here. Seems to be of virtually no use. No, Spot. You can play with a seesaw later. We've got more important business right now.
But Spo used it, you know? He used it good. It was Spot Adventure for a while. Okay, floor mosaic. Is there a bucket on the rope in the well? It might be.
This tile looks a little different. The floor wasn't fixed properly. Can
you pick it up?
I can't get my fingers into the cracks. They're simply too stubby.
Can we use leaf pot?
Watch where you're crawling, Spot. The floor is quite fragile here. Watch where you're crawling. The floor...
Can we use ball spot?
Watch where you're crawling. The floor...
Can we use 5 spot?
Watch where the floor...
Can we use fire spot?
Watch where you're... The floor...
Okay, but there's something that we need to do there. Spot was like that's how I opened the door. Very proud. Yeah, he went like beep. Okay, let's go to the well.
A deep, dark shaft, much like my life. How? The crank is missing.
We need a crank. We need a crank for the well. So we get the crank, we do the well, we get the well, we go to the cow. The cow might have like a cow ring or something like that, and we use it to open the door. You know, I'm just spitballing here. Okay, what do we have? We need something there. Throne lock.
Well, what have we here? A keyhole. A secret royal compartment,
No, we don't have
maybe?
anything. We only have like the stick and the feather that we
A
found.
simple waste of time.
We cannot combine them. Every new
But it's
chapter,
nothing else.
every new chapter we start
I
fresh.
didn't come all the way here to riot. I didn't come all the way here to riot. I didn't come all the...
No, I don't want to riot. I want you to.
This throne is empty. Where's the king?
Can I grab something?
No, I'm not worthy of
You
that.
still have the key? No, I have nothing. Every chapter, new chapter, you start fresh. You see, there's nothing. Just the stick I collected outside, and the feather I found where the cow is.
Have door handles gone out of fashion that badly? Phew. These locked doors are really getting on my
Yeah,
nerves.
we're going to go upstairs in a second. Let me just check everything here.
Wait a second. That's not how the royal insignia is supposed to look. It's all mixed up, and one part's missing. And who will have to fix it?
Okay, I don't know how that's supposed to work. And there's one part missing.
This tapestry is hung on a bar. It can be moved, obviously.
Can you move that? Lever. That opens something.
There's a gap behind this shield. Hang on. There seems to be something behind it. There really is something behind this shield. Let's see. Phew. I can't do it.
Can you look at the puzzle again? It's some sort of the shield, but we don't know how the shield looks, you know? 1 second, let me
Hey,
try.
Spot. Can you help me get this shield off the wall somehow? There. And now?
Now you turn into Ball Spot.
Ha! As I suspected all along. Wait for it. A secret mechanism.
Okay, look at this.
Interesting. The counterweight for
chain.
that gate over there hangs from this chain.
What gate over there?
I'd better keep my hands off it. When the grate comes crashing down, the chain would frazzle my palms.
Interesting. The shield pattern seems to have an image. Yeah, of course. It of course has an image, but we don't know the image. And also it said that there is missing one piece. What we need to do is somehow be able to see this image, you see? Because otherwise, just gonna be... And there's also one piece missing. No, I don't want to quit the game. Like, we need to move this around, but there's a piece missing. Let's go with that. Maybe we need to do something with that shield? Grading.
Locked doors wherever you look.
Okay, can you pull this?
I'd better keep my hands off it. When the grate comes crashing down, the chain would frazzle my palms.
Can I use the feather?
I can't jam that in between.
Can I do this? Okay, so that's how you do it. Check this out. First, you move the tapestry. Then you pull the lever. Then you move the tapestry again. Then you put this over here. Yeah, I know that there's... But we need to solve that later when we have the final piece. You know? Otherwise, there's no point. We need to find the last piece, and then we come back and we try to make sense of that. We have like an idea. Oh! Look at this, that's the crank.
Hey, you!
That's the crank we need down there.
Are you the royal astronomer?
Ion?
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 What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no.
Berviker Ogre o Iver?
What?
What?
Berviker's Iser Ogre o Iver?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ogre. Ion and so on. To Iverm, too. Oh dear.
Yeah, you can't put the final piece on it in solve anyway.
Language.
But
Astronomic or
we
something.
will find that piece somewhere. Okay, let's grab this. There's a crank. We need this crank. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Can I... And we cannot grab this, you see? Okay. He needs dentures? Oh, maybe he needs dentures or something like that. Okay, let's grab the crank. Put it there. Okay. Crank it. We have the bucket. Check this out. Okay. Now go to the cow. Oh, we took the crank back. Interesting. Final piece is likely the floor tile? You think? Kind of big. A bucket full of water. Can I give it to the cow?
The cow has enough food.
Can I put it here?
The cow has enough food.
Can I put it there?
Hey, keep that away from me. I'm wet enough already.
Okay, we have a bucket full of water now for some reason.
Wow, a whole bucket of water. I guess that makes up for the blisters on my hands.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to talk to the astronomer guy. I wonder...
I can't do much without the missing part.
Yeah, I know you can't do much with it. And check this out. If we do that, for instance, look at this. Okay? And now we go there. And we go outside. And we come back. Oh, it is still in the same shape? Yes, it is. But... Okay, those two go together. This one most likely goes over here. That's, yeah, that's kind of looking okay. That one goes there. There's something there. No. Okay, that one goes there, so that means we need another one over here. Oh, and you cannot move them between sides, you see? Why do we need the bucket that about the symbol on the entrance of the building and out front? The bucket? Why would we need the bucket there? Now that bucket is to most likely... Oh, and these two go together. So I guess that goes over there. The bucket is most likely to... The piece is missing on this side. Like water, you know? We need water somehow. Okay, but we're gonna try this one. I don't like those sort of puzzles. Save here. The symbol on the entrance of the building? Oh, we also saw something over there. What do we have here? Planetary system.
That's quite impressive. I have to admit, I'm deeply daunted.
Okay.
Include me out. I'm not going to touch anything here, let alone break something. For a change, I mean.
What about this encyclopedia?
Oh dear, it's all mixed up. All right, go for it.
Spot? 5 spot, you say?
No nonsense, Spot, okay? That thing looks very complicated and very important. So, no drooling on cogwheels, no bending of candelabra, and no eating of artifacts. Are we agreed? No nonsense. That thing looks very... So, are we agreed?
I think we eventually will need... Well,
Be careful not to fall into the well. You know how clumsy you are.
moon
Sometimes I could
ornament.
send Spot to the moon. Fortunately, he's in control of himself today.
Cogwheels.
Spot can't help me here. I've got to do it on my own.
What is that lever used on now? I have no idea. What is this? A wrapper. Oh, this we could use.
What use is this now? A door knocker without a door?
Grab this. Let's go over here. And we use this on that. Okay.
There at last.
Nice. Oh, crap. Chest.
No sign of a hidden trap here. You should play safe whenever you open a strange chest.
Okay, can I grab something? Mortar and pestle.
Well, what have we here? A mortar and pestle. How
Pestle.
grinding.
Grab that. Close this. Empty flask. Periodic table.
Those are the 5 elements, from left to right. Vernon, Aphrium, Silentium, Pornitium, and From. You can tell them apart by their color.
Connect the pipe maze.
Oh dear, the pipes are all topsy-turvy. There are open tube ends everywhere from which steam emerges. But I only see 2 cork stoppers. I should repair that immediately.
There's a spider over there, you see? Look at that. Screenshot the elements and their own mentioned. Feel like it would be important at some point. Yeah. Eventually we will have to figure out something with the elements. Broken pipe. So this goes over here. You can rotate some pipes. You can rotate the junctions. What do I do with this broken pipe, though? Hmm. This is supposed to come from over here to over there? This looks like it. I don't see... Oh, no, this is open. Where's the other cork? Okay, that's done, I guess. Paint blender.
What's this? A color blender? Oh my, that's going to be fun.
Can I do
This
something?
contraption is for blending paint, obviously. But when I don't know what color I need, I won't touch it.
Glass bulb.
The handling is quite easy. You put something in there you want to distill, then you heat the glass bulb.
Okay, so we're gonna have to distill something, and we're gonna have to put fire spot here.
It won't produce anything as long as there are no ingredients in the glass bulb.
Okay, I understand. Can I put this here?
No, I can't make use of distilled water.
Okay. Okay, we got a flask. That's good. Periodic table.
Those are the 5 from left. Vernon, Aphrium. You can tell them apart.
Yeah, okay. Empty flask.
I can't reach it.
So the steel is going to be there, and we're going to have to reach it somehow. Okay, for now, we don't know what to do here. What about this thing?
The wind is blowing from, the east.
Yeah, right.
I can't reach it, but why should I? It's for indicating the wind direction. Beyond that, it's pretty pointless.
Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. There's a log there, something in the floor mosaic. Okay, let's see what we have here. We got that encyclopedia. V to Z, A to G. Oh, look at this. We need to do something over here. Look at this. There's a puzzle here. A to G. Okay. H to N. O to U. Okay, that's correct. Is there anything to do? There's a key.
The way things work out here, I suppose the key will eventually be useful. Sometimes my whole life seems like a locked door.
I wonder if Silentium is golden. Grab the key. Can we talk to this guy now? We put the encyclopedias there in the correct order. Maybe that affects this
That's
guy.
not the king for sure.
Talk to this guy.
Hello? Can you really not understand me?
What? How?
We did it.
Wait a second. I can understand you after all. Loud and clear, even. How fortunate.
You see, there were
Let's hope it's not too late yet.
this misplaced
We've
books.
got big trouble. The king, the fountain, the fabric of space and time.
Hold it, hold it. Why don't you start from the beginning?
Who are you?
Who are you, anyway?
I am the royal astronomer.
The king would have been better to hire a couple of soldiers. Where's the rest of the staff?
They fled.
So what are you still doing here?
What do you think? I'm keeping my calm. If the world is ending anyway, it makes no difference where I am, does it? But if a hero happens to show up to save the world, he might need help.
So you know what to do.
In theory, yes. But before you get your hopes up too high, our chances are slim.
Where can I find the king?
Where can I find the king?
You can't at the moment, I'm afraid. He's retreated to his chambers.
And those are behind this door, right?
That's right. But the door can only be opened when there's water in the fountain.
And the fountain is broken, I bet.
One could say that, yes.
What's wrong with the king?
What's wrong with the king?
It doesn't look good. The king is very weak. He needs the water of life. But the fountain has run dry, and the way to his chambers is blocked. One would have to repair the fabric of space and time. That would get both the fountain and the door working again. Unfortunately, only the king himself can do that.
That sounds like a vicious circle. There is no possible solution.
Like I told you, it doesn't look good.
What's the trouble with the fountain?
What's the trouble with the fountain?
The fabric of space and time has ripped.
And by fabric of space and time, you mean...
The model of the planetary system. Over there.
It's a very powerful object.
It not only drives the fountain, it also represents our planetary system. It's almost a perfect model.
How exciting for an astronomer.
Don't be fooled. Planetary movement, times of the day, cycles of the year. This model measures the very heartbeat of our world. In doing so, it reaches such a level of accuracy, you could almost say that
Maybe the
world
Whispering Stone.
acts in accordance with it. One thing's for sure, mind you, they both influence each other.
The world acts in accordance
Yeah,
to
we
the
need to
model?
stitch up the fabric.
Yes! Isn't that fascinating?
Does that mean if somebody was to repair the model, the end would be prevented?
In theory, yes. But only somebody of royal blood could do something like that.
It's far too important.
But the king is locked behind this door,
Yes,
which won't open
you're right.
because
If
the
only we
model
still
of
have
the
Grandpa's
planetary
pantaloons.
system
Yes.
is broken.
That is the problem.
Heavens! Whoever conceives these absurd mechanisms all the time?
I could help.
I could help, couldn't I?
You don't make a fool of yourself. Only the king is important enough to repair the model of the planetary system.
But the king isn't here. Let me at least try. What possible harm could there be? Could the world end twice?
That's a valid thought.
There. Just tell me what to do.
There are a couple of things.
Like always.
First of all, there is no oil for lubrication. Without oil, it can't be cranked up. Much worse, though, is that one of the planets is missing. The Whispering Stone.
I have that
Did you
one.
say Whispering Stone?
Yes. It represents our planet in the space.
We need to make a laxative for Spot.
Unfortunately, it's lost.
More questions.
I have a few more questions about the repair.
Questions? What questions? Didn't you listen closely enough?
I did. But it's a lot of information in one go.
All right. What exactly is the problem?
Can't find any oil. I can't get to the Whispering Stone. Spot ate it.
I can't get to the Whispering Stone.
Without the Whispering Stone, all our efforts will be moot. And only the sun knows where the stone is right now.
Maybe it's somewhere where the sun doesn't even shine. No, nothing.
Can't find any oil.
I can't find any oil.
Have you tried the alchemy lab in the adjoining tower? My brother used to distill oil from olive pits there. I can't think of anything
Olive,
else at
okay.
the moment.
Your brother?
Yes, he was the royal alchemist of the court.
What became of him?
He died of natural causes. Well, natural for an alchemist. His boots were still smoldering at the funeral.
Went kaboom.
How can I get this thing going?
That shouldn't be a problem. The crank must be lying around here somewhere. But make sure the planets are aligned in the right order. And the planetary system is thoroughly greased. If there is even the slightest mistake, it could all end in catastrophe.
I'd rather try it alone.
You do that.
I got some bad news.
I've got some bad news.
That's not very uncommon these days. But never mind.
F for
Fire
the
away.
alchemist, yeah. It has been prophesied to me that I will destroy the world.
It has been prophesied to me that I'll destroy the world.
And that brings you running straight to the control room of the universe? I don't want to criticize too harshly, but it doesn't sound as if you've given it much thought.
The Asgil are planning an attack.
The Asgil are planning an attack.
Yeah, Whisper Stone, oil,
Only the
puzzles,
king
and
can
crank.
save us from the Asgil.
Spot swallowed the Whispering Stone.
Spot has swallowed the Whispering Stone.
What are you saying? You know where the Whispering Stone is?
And not exactly. My pet has swallowed it.
Oh no. Say it's not true. We need the stone to repair the fabric of space and time. Without it, we're dead in the water.
I should have fed him in time.
Your lamenting doesn't help. You'd better come up with something. In the meantime, I look for my dissecting instruments.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I'll find another way.
Yeah, don't cut up, Spot. Not a hero.
I'm not a hero, just an untalented clown.
Oh. A clown, you say?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Not a hero? Not a prince?
No,
No.
just a clown. And
Sadwick.
not even a good one at that.
Do you at least have a birthmark? Or a peculiar scar?
Nothing of that sort.
Well, it's really bad then.
How can you take the form of a planet? No, we used the Whispering Stone, yeah. I could go on talking about problems the whole day long.
I could go on talking about problems the whole day long.
It looks very bad indeed, my friend.
Nice ear trumpet.
Nice ear trumpet.
What are you saying?
All right.
I think I know what to do.
I think I know what to do now.
So why are you still standing here? Go on. Time is running out.
Don't give me sass, bro. Telescope.
That must have been very expensive.
Yes. Can I use it?
Can I look through that tube, please?
No.
No, obviously.
Thank you. Chalk.
White chalk. The astronomer must use it to improve his circle drawing skills.
Can I grab it? I grabbed it. What is this? Blackboard.
What kind of a sketch is this?
That's a schematic view of our planetary system. It shows the 5 planets. Avrius, Hornitus, Vernicus, Silentia, and Frubble.
Which one is which?
You can tell them apart by their size. You can also distinguish them by their color, composition of elements, and their names. But their size is all that's depicted here. Everyone knows that.
Planetary system.
That's quite impressive. I have to admit, I'm deeply daunted. Here's a volume about astronomy. Let's see. Vernicus is bigger than Frubble, but smaller than Avrius. The planet in the middle is called Ponytooth. It's the biggest of the 5 planets. Looking from the sun, the planets keep getting bigger and smaller again after Ponytooth. Silentia is the second planet in the system, but it's not the second smallest. Frobble is often shaded by the second largest planet, which is one position nearer to the sun.
Okay, so we need to put all of these clues together. I'm going to do it on my own, you know. Grease tube.
Uh-oh. I have to be very careful I don't spill anything. I wonder if I can do it without using something else.
I grab it?
You use it by putting something in there.
Oh. Gearbox.
I can make this work with bare hands. Something is missing. A crank handle, maybe?
We have the crank handle.
The crank seems to belong to the planetary system, but I'll have to find the appropriate place first.
This one. Gearbox.
Stop! 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 What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the planetary system running again.
But not before it has been lubricated. But not before the whispering stone has been put in.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Okay, easy, easy. Everybody's just freaking out, you know? Let's try the key over here. Chadwick, move a little bit faster, please.
Yeah, hey, there really was a secret compartment in the throne. Oh
Yes.
boy, I can't wait to look inside.
Open throne.
Well, let's have a look then. Hey, what's that? Some pliers, a handsaw, and a crowbar. That's not the secret royal compartment. That's the secret royal toolbox. It's empty now.
So we have a handsaw, pliers, and a crowbar. We're going to be using the crowbar here.
Even I can manage this. Ouch! Oh, that hurts. Well, never mind. Who needs shoulder joints when I have a mosaic tile?
And mosaic tile, we put it here. Royal tools, exactly. Okay. I really don't like these puzzles. Okay, that looks about right there. This one has to go over here. Okay. We could spend hours doing this, you know? What is that? Oh.
I can't do much without the missing part.
Yeah, the missing part is already installed, bro. This is gonna take a while. Is that... No, that's supposed to go there, you know? We have that ready. That's not it. I think the missing part is supposed to go there. No, it goes over here. That's not it. No. Hey. I think it's done. Okay, that's done. Oh, there's a missing part now. You see, when I put quit game, it just did it. Yeah, it was still missing another part.
It matches perfectly, but the color doesn't match. The missing piece has to be blue. But not just any kind of blue. It has to be the light royal blue.
Okay, so what we need to do, interesting. So if you get bored about that, you just quit the puzzle and it puts nice quality of light. We need to somehow tint this thing light royal blue, you know? Okay, I'm gonna, one second. I'm going to save. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here. Yeah, a color, light royal blue. And I'm gonna then look through the VOD, and because we know the planets, we have the hints for that. So I'm just gonna do the check out which planet goes in which order. And I guess we're going to continue this maybe on Wednesday or maybe on Saturday, I don't know. Next week, May 1st comes on Friday, and I took Wednesday off because I have a lot of vacation days, accumulated. So yeah, we're going to keep doing this on Wednesday. Okay, so that was another The Whispered World stream. I guess we have one stream left of this, We had to resort to the guide a few times, but it's good. So yeah, remember that later tonight you get another episode of The Sands of Blake Manor and perhaps a surprise video somewhere around there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. That's it for now. See you next time.